going on? 22 here, and I am back from vacation, obviously with these nice raccoon eyes that I got going on, and we took a little getaway trip to Gulf Shores here in Alabama. Very nice beaches, very low-key area as well. So it's a great place to get away. We've done it for several years. I highly recommend it if you're around this area or visiting down this way to check out Gulf Shores. If you do and you like comic books, another big thing is check out this local comic book shop that I go to nearly every time I'm down there, and it's called Covert Comics. I'm going to try to have as much of their information down below in the description as I can, so if you want to check them out, I believe they're on Facebook and eBay, places like that, and I will hopefully have those links in the description below. I really like this shop. I love the staff there. The owner's pretty nice, and they seem to have reasonable pricing for the most part. And so yeah, it's just a shop that I love to visit to every single time that I am down. So I picked up this nice stack of books, and I would love to show them to y'all and go over them with you. Of course, when I go into a comic shop, first thing I have to do is I have to check out their dollar bins, because I love dollar bin diving. Absolutely love it. So here are some of the books that I picked up from the dollar bin, starting off with Gen 13 number 1. Now this, of course, is the first cover art from J. Scott Campbell. So I pick this one up usually now whenever I see it, because I feel like it's one of those overlooked books. This one is not in good shape at all, but for $1 I still felt like it was worth it. Justice League of America number 27. This is one of those homage covers to The Exorcist. I think it's fantastic. Another book that I would love to give away during Halloween. And even though it does have a color-breaking crease, I think, at the top, and it's not in the most near mint of shapes, I still think for $1 is a really good pickup, and I still think somebody would like to have this in a Halloween giveaway or something like that. This is a book that I plan on featuring in my Halloween Top 10 Alternatives giveaway package, so be on the lookout for this to be given away this year. Wildcats number 1. Now, this is the first time that I've ever picked up Wildcats number 1. The reason I did it was because it's got the first appearance of Grifter in here as well. This seems to be a Jim Lee character that he's carried over into DC Comics. I don't know what the future holds for the DCU or DC Comics in general, but I feel like there's something possibly there with Grifter. I don't know what it is. I just have a feeling, and for $1, I felt like it was a reasonable price to invest in that character. Next group of books were all $4 pickups. I've got the Invincible Iron Man number 5. This is a book that I just simply somehow did not pre-order. I don't know. Sandman number 33. I am trying to complete the Sandman Volume 2 run, and that's about a 75 issue run if I'm not mistaken. I believe I'm halfway or more than halfway done with it, and these at $4 a piece. I usually pick these up for $1 or $2. Somehow I just find them. I don't know, and they're actually in really good shape. But when I found these and they were $4, I kind of went back and forth, but I looked at the condition of them and how dark the covers were and decided, they're probably worth the $4. So, grab these and the other ones that I'm going to show you. Issue 34. Issue 37. 38. Finishing off with 39. Thank goodness for CLZ, because those were all issues that I did not have. So, awesome. I found this TMNT book for $8. It's from the original run, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 42. This is another run that I'm trying to complete, and an issue that I did not have. Honestly, it's kind of rare that I ever find TMNT books out in the wild, and usually it's like certain numbers that's like everybody has, so it's just odd. It's just weird, but really glad to pick this one up. Another run that I'm working on is the original volume of The Demon, so I picked up this issue 16. Like I said, working on the volume run of this. There's not many of this. In fact, I think I'm closing in on finishing this out as well. I think 16 is actually the last issue of the run. So I'm probably more than halfway done with this run as well. And then beyond the fact that it's Covert Comics and I was in the area and it's just normal for me to go at some point in time during our vacation, I actually talked to Mr. Akins before heading down. He let me know that, because that's a shop that he visits as well, and he told me that they just got in an entire Iron Man Volume 1 run. And I was super excited about that because that's what I'm trying to fill as well, as that entire Volume 1. One of the books they did get in was a restored Tales of Suspense number 39, which is pretty exciting, so I'm waiting to see what that comes back from. He sent it in to CGC, so I'm waiting to see what that comes back as. And he had 2 books. He let me thumb through them. They were all behind the counter. So usually I get upset about this. He was pricing them as we pulled them out. The only reason that I'm not mad about this in this instance is because I had to ask for the books. He did not have them out in the bins. Every book that was out in the bins for normal people to walk through and pick through were all priced. All of them. So these were behind the counter in a box. I don't know if he's just not completely gone through them yet, or what the deal, because he even said, he's like, we'll look through them, we'll talk about the grade, and then we can talk price over. That's the only reason that I'm not mad about it, is because this is obviously a collection that he has not thoroughly gone through yet, but he still was nice enough to let me go ahead and look through it and pick out books that I would be interested in and go ahead and grade them and price them with me there. And so as he brought me these books, because there was 2 that I picked out, and I said, let me think about those. He went ahead and, he put a price on them, and he put a price tag on them. So that's another, like I said, it doesn't look like he has priced these out yet, or he's gone through them yet. So totally understand and just grateful for the opportunity to be able to look through and actually grab one of these books out of this collection. The 2 books in hand were issue 32 and 31. He put a price on 32 that was more than what I normally pay for the books, and I told him that, and I didn't try to haggle at all, and he understood, and he was, we were cool with that. But I did pick up this book right here. This is issue number 31 of The Invincible Iron Man, Volume 1. This book is in pretty nice shape for the most part. It has a giant crease going down the middle of it. However, most, 90-something% of it does not break color. I think there's a little bit of color breaking right in here, but it's really still not bad at all, and I think definitely a pressable book. So I think I picked this up. He put a price tag of $25 on there, which per cover price was pretty close to what the fair market value of the book was, and I was like, yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. That's not a big deal. So this puts me at being 24 issues away from having a complete run, as well as 1 annual. So I'm getting there. Hopefully I can pick up 2 more books by the end of the year from this first volume and add that to the run collection, because I want to be down to 22 before the end of the year. So that is it. That is my haul from Covert Comics. Please be sure to go check out Mr. Akins. I'll have his stuff down in the description as well. So thank you, sir, very much for giving me the heads up on that collection coming in, as well as information for Covert Comics. If you would like to go check them out and maybe purchase some stuff from them, I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Y'all can find me on Instagram, eBay, and Shortbox at 22 Comics. You can also find me every Monday on the Comically Comics podcast on all podcatchers, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching. And as always, y'all have a good one.